what's going on? Simrol's out. I'm back with you guys again. Today we're going to be playing Prison Architect. We're just going to be making a prison and trying to do our best in everything, basically, that we can. So I don't like to have any of this on, especially not Fog of War, because I think that just makes it too hard. But the basic point / gist of this game is to do the best that you can in succeeding in making a prison. So I'm going to try to do all of this in one cut. I probably will not get it, but I just think that it is a lot more fun if you guys see the whole entire process. This will be made into a weekly series, which I will do, obviously. I'll release it every weekend, and I will just try to do my best in making my prison better and better and better. So the starting out things that you have to do are make a holding cell before you make some actual cells, a shower, and let's just see what the CEO says. So we need a warden, so we need a office for him. We need to make a holding cell, a kitchen, and a canteen, which is basically the same thing. The kitchen is where you make food, canteens where you eat it, pretty simple. Hire some cooks, all that kind of stuff, and then work on utilities, so it should be pretty simple. I've played this game twice, I've built 2 prisons, and one of them failed, and the other one I'm in between, or the other one I'm making right now, and I honestly have no clue how well that's gonna work. So, I found this game off of the knockoff website, and not on Steam because it was a third of the price. If I can remember, then that link will be in the description below if you guys do want to get it for $11 instead of $30 on Steam. You can get a free version of this, but it does not really work as well because you cannot save your game, which is pretty stupid. So, I just figured, why not splurge $11 on a pretty good game? This game currently is in Alpha 26, I think. I'm not exactly sure, don't quote me on that. But for an alpha game, it is amazing. I mean, I've never played a game this good when it's still in its alpha stages. And also for a $10 game, you just can't go wrong with it. It's great. So the basic things that you need to start out with is making sure that you actually have a good entrance. And as you saw at the beginning, I cut off the bottom part of the garage, the garbage, and then I added on one here because then that makes it so your pathway will not be uneven. So we'll put some jail. Well, no, this area will be staff, so into offices. So we'll just put those kind of doors there. And we'll put jail doors here and here. We might change that. You can always change all this stuff if you don't like it, or if you just want to change it up. So as you can probably tell, I am a little bit stopped up. I hope it's just allergies, but you never know. So since these walls got destroyed, I'm gonna make them back into concrete, and yeah. So we need to make a large jail door to go out in the front, and right there, and then right there. So as our workers build all of that, we will start, or actually keep on, oh wait, I did this wrong. No, I didn't do too bad of a mess up. That needs to be dismantled, and then that needs to be dismantled. And let's see. Bring that all the way over. And then we'll get one right here in Le Metal, in the middle. I know that's not how you say it in French or whatever. I just said it in, but it just sounds so funny. So I don't know why that made walls right there. It's just supposed to make a pathway, but whatever. So after they make this wall right here, then we can make a canteen and a kitchen here, and we'll probably put our holding cell here. And then I usually like to make power front and center, but I might change that up this time because I'm gonna move it pretty soon on into the game. Because I do not like to have just one power source, so I like to have multiple ones. So I'm gonna probably move it somewhere in between. And yeah, so since this is Prison Architect, as it says in the name, you're making a prison. You need to try to get as many prisoners as you can so you can earn the maximum amount of money. The most I've ever had in a game, I think, was maybe 45, and then they just started to riot, and then everything went wrong. You cannot go with that many people right at the beginning. It is so hard, it's... Ugh. Just don't start out with that many. You can obviously get up into higher ranges quite early on, but not as early as a couple in-game days, because everything goes wrong, as I just said. So I just realized that I need to extend this walnut one. I do this every time because I like to put water and power in the same room just so it can save some space. So I have to kind of block this up again and then demolish some stuff. And if you're going to use this as a guide on how to build it, I'd be careful because I'm not too good. I actually just got the game, I think 2 or 3 days ago, and it's you learn pretty quick on how to do it, but you still mess up a lot at the beginning, is what I found. I don't know what happened with that staff door, but as you can see, they're fixing that up quite nicely. If you're wondering why I didn't just put this in the corner, you have these things called capacitors right here, and they help it so your power station does not get too overloaded if you have too much stuff connected to it, like the fridge, sink, anything like that. Well, not sink, but you know, you get the point. All of that stuff requires power, and one power station cannot support all of the power, so you have to put little extensions on, which I just said, which are capacitors. So those are 1,000 when the power station is 5,000, I believe. And so you know, obviously, if you're trying to not spend too much money, then you would definitely want to go with the capacitors. So I like to make a storage area pretty soon on. So I'm going to probably make that behind the warden's office, or warden, I don't know how to say it. I just left me, like, as soon as I started recording. So this needs power, and then we need to bring some power up here. Let's put it out in the hallway. Then back there, and then over here. So, let's demolish this, because that we cannot get through. And let's start making some more rooms over here. Make 8x8 for the yard. No, this is gonna be our shower right here. And then we'll have our cell block probably here. No. We'll make storage down here, like I just said. Doesn't need to be too big. I like to make it about 7x7. And then since it takes off one block, it counts all these outside edges as one block. So what I would definitely suggest is if you want to make a 4x4, then make a 5x5. Because, like I said, it takes off the corners. So just to teach you guys a couple of things about this, you have a regime here, but you need a warden, or I'm not going to say it anymore. You need that guy to do it. So we need to make him an office. To make an office, you need at least a 4x4 area. You need an office chair, and office desk. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Office desk. Can I put this down a chair? No. And then you also need a filing cabinet, which thankfully you can all get from the same area, which is right there. And I put that in this corner. I always make rooms too big, and I don't know why I do it, to be fully honest with you guys. So this requires an entrance, so we'll just make it right here. We'll make a nice sturdy staff door right there, so just the workmen well, we only need the workmen to get in there, so yeah. So we'll start making this into our shower. We need one more concrete wall right there, and then we'll make a large jail door right there. Then we'll just keep it open. Oh, it's just a normal jail door. go. We'll wait for them to put that in. And so for now, right here, we will give them some power. So we can get a couple of lights in there. And then, we'll make this, a storage area. So this menu right here is the rooms menu. You need to use this to, claim what is going to be put in here. So sometimes it is kind of hard to find, so you just use this little search bar right here, and this little green box pops up. You go into the top left corner of where you want to start it, or wherever, and then you, with left click, you drag it down to the other corner of where you want to do it. So all the excess materials, like when I say if I was to stay here, dismantle, then instead of them putting it in garbage and then taking it off with the next truck that comes by, they're going to put it in the storage area. But the thing is, if I did say dump, then they would put it there. So definitely, if you're running low on cash and you do want to get rid of some stuff, then don't dump it, dismantle it. So as you can see, they're putting all their extra stuff in here, so it works out pretty well. Now, we need to start making our showers. The first thing to do when you're making a shower is to get a drain. I just like to put two right here in front of the door so it doesn't like spill out into the hallways, because if that happens, then some prisoners might get mad and they might start a riot, which no one wants. So, since we have water that we need, let's actually get some pipes going. Get some pipes going up there, and then some pipes going up here, all the way down there. So, to get small pipes, which are way cheaper, the large pipes, which are these right here, they are $15, and the small pipes per little square, they're only $2. So, I would definitely suggest getting those instead. Okay. So, I think it's under objects. Yes, it is. We will get some shower heads going here, and then we'll get some shower heads here. That's about way too many. It's getting eager. Now, we will go to, what am I doing? Materials. Brick wall. Little wall right there. And then we'll put some more showers. Because when your prison starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger, then you will need more and more and more showers and clothing and laundry areas and more power and more just... You're going to need a lot more of everything, basically, so you're going to want to be careful if you just want to keep it at the same size as you started out with. So, we'll make our holding cell now. So in here, we need a minimum size of 5x5. It needs to be fully enclosed with walls and doors. We need at least one toilet and at least one bench. So since we have 8 prisoners arriving, if you know how to do first grade math, 2 plus 6 equals 8. 2 minimum security, 6 normal security. So we need to get... I usually put in 2 benches just for now. So if we get... just a normal bench A. Put it there, and put one there. And, some of the controls, they kind of overlap with when you're typing. So since this is just an alpha, then it will, like, zoom out. Like, let's just say when you press E, then it zooms out and it types. So it doesn't work perfectly, but, you know, what can you do? Like I said, it is an alpha stage. So, let's start then making a big canteen, because we're going to need a big one when we start to get more prisoners. So, staff door right there, and then that should be good. And then I'll wait to put a staff door here, because what happened last time when I was doing that, it put a wall and a staff door, and then they couldn't get out, even though they kept opening the door, so it kind of just glitched out. So, we need to make this our canteen. It's definitely big enough. So over here, we'll get our serving table, our bar, put it right there. We need a table and a bar. So we'll get our table. But we will extend this canteen, which I'm actually going to do now before I build more stuff. So we'll just make it kind of like that, maybe? wait, actually, if we do, it'd probably be better to do this. Along with that. And then they're gonna put all these in. But we only basically need one serving table. We'll probably add more later on. But for now, we'll only need one. I'll try to do these. So, to do this, we'll just get some small pipes, and then I'll just bring it straight down, straight here, connector, straight there, there, and then going straight over to that. You need to do larger pipes in the hallways, just so they can get give mass amounts of water down to other places. But just for little rooms, there's kind of no point in doing the big pipes. Okay. So, now that that wall is down, we will use our concrete, and then 8x8 maybe? Yeah, we'll do that. So then it'll be a 16x8 room, I think. I don't know, don't quote me on that. So, I think that we are going to need... Let's see, can he do it with that? No, he can't. So we need to get some more electrical cables. Just bring them straight through here. Oh, and now we need to do this, that away, and I think that's good because they're just building all these pipes, so that's why it still says that these showers need water, even though they do not. So just since nothing is really going on that we can do currently, what we can do, we can either pause the game like this. We can just put it in normal speed, we can put it in double speed, or we can put it in quadruple speed, which will basically mean that all the workers do what they need to do faster, and basically the whole game will be sped up. As you can see, time is passing faster right now, and in a minute it'll turn to day 2, so time will go faster. So now we can work on the kitchen, and what we need in here is to make it a kitchen, of course. So we will do like this. We need a cooker. Oops. Oh, I'm in the room selection stuff. So what I figured out the hard way was you have to get wait, move that over one. No. Go. I usually like to get 3 of each, but what I learned the hard way was you actually need a cooker and not just a cook. That might have fooled a couple of you guys if you just started out playing this game. Well, when you just started out playing this game, it really did kind of throw me a curveball. So let's just add one more piece of concrete here, and what you will unlock is don't tell me how to spell that. I mean how to say that. Yeah, I don't know. But you'll unlock that, and you can unlock more people, like, well, basically all these. So let's get that guy. We'll get 2 cooks. And we'll extend the canteen. And to make these rooms actual rooms, it does not cost any money, which is pretty nice. So just watch this. I just find this hilarious. But how are you gonna get that through? Oh, like that. Okay. Are you gonna get that one done? Like that? Oh, okay. And when they're carrying big stuff like metal sheets or something like that, when you get into making all the workshops and all that kind of stuff, it's just the funniest thing because all of the stuff is so much bigger than they are. It is just the funniest thing. But I think that if we just do like this, and if we do like this, then yeah, we can't place any there. So all of them will be perfectly fine for power and water. So this power station is working fine, but we will get more capacitors later on. So if we go for foundation. Go. Cancel this. No, cancel all that. Because we'll make the yard kind of at a curve right here. So we need to get some perimeter walls. Yeah. That's storage. Maybe 15 across. Oh wait, no, this is massive. Never mind. We'll just do concrete wall, and then we'll put some. We'll give them some windows out in the yard because, of course, the yard is still indoors. Yeah, thanks, game. It doesn't make sense, but it's just how it is. So, do like that. They'll start building that, and also I'm gonna grass the whole area so it'll look nice. Because that's how you lay down grass the efficient way. So, I'm gonna wait for that to build, and the power is a little bit high, and that's what happens when your power thing runs out of power. So, let's get our capacitors. 1, 2, 3. Speed up time until those get put in, and come on, you can do that. Okay, let's see if we can turn it back on, but it's still at a pretty high power. So that's better. So if we get one more, then it'll be perfectly fine. So as you can see, they had a couple extras in here, so they got some stuff in the storage room instead of more trucks having to come down. So as you can, as you probably saw right there, the workman had to carry his flashlight down here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna install some lights. Lights are pretty important because then your prisoners cannot hide. So oh no, 2 hours. Okay, pick up the pace, everyone. Let's go. Okay. What am I doing? I'm dismantling an object. Just do there. Dismantle. Here we go. So, if you're wondering why we have these lights that are, that look like this instead of like this, these are indoor lights. These are outdoor lights. Pretty simple. So, if we go to window, large window, and there, and there, and there. No, let's not do that, because then we cannot build anything around the yard, which would... So, now that we have... Not that. Now that we have this, we can unlock different stuff. I like to unlock maintenance first, because then we can get cleaning, and then all of the prisoners are happy, because they're not living in a dirty prison. So, now we need to start working on the cells, the individual cells. So, let's start making them over here, because over here, I'm just going to make more offices, because we need, I think, like 7 offices for everyone. So, you might think I'm crazy, but we need an absolutely massive thing. So, that's so big. Yo! Why did that not take all my money? Oh, because they've arrived. Hi. Okay. Oops. This guy's name? Carly. Mark. Mason. I haven't hired any guards. Guards. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Burton. Is that his name? You guess. No, that's his last name. Tim. Why don't y'all just go and escape? No. Go. 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 Okay, fine. You know. So, as you probably saw right there, it takes 6 hours to do that. So, why is that not going? Why is that not going? I said, why is that not going? Why is that? Go. Go. Come on. Go. Come on. Come on. Can you not do anything? Okay, fine. We'll just wait and see what happens. And, for now, we will make our canteen bigger. And actually put a new jail door in, because I just realized they can escape if they go out into the hole. Which, just if you didn't already know that, that's not good. So, let's extend our prison. Not our prison, our canteen, sorry. So, we'll do 1, 2 in the middle. No, we'll just do 1 in the middle. There we go. We'll get a couple of benches. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little more than a couple, if you didn't already notice. But here's. So let's hire one more cook. Go. Is this working? No, it is not. I don't know. It worked fine on the other one, like on my other game saves. But I guess it just doesn't like YouTube. That's what it is. It just does not like YouTube. So I know this is going to be quite a long video, but I hope that you guys will enjoy this series of Prison Architect. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, then definitely do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And in the next video, we'll be working on the cells right here. We'll be expanding the kitchen, getting more prisoners. Prisoners is what I call them. I know they're prisoners. You know what I mean. So we're going to be expanding the cells and making more cells. We're going to be getting a janitor, hopefully, because these are not working. Work! Security! Maintenance! Go! Come on, you can do it. Come on. It doesn't work. Whatever. Okay, so like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and as always, peace.